Bullet check out.
Steve-O, what's
What
good?
up, though? What up, though?
Did you see the video?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
see. Uh,
Okay. I was just making sure you saw it on your end.
the
Yes,
intro.
sir.
I see. I see. Got a real professional around there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. What's up? What's up, man? Let's talk about it. Dang, look at this African. I got
Yeah,
Africans that stay next to me.
I
So
got
yeah.
mint. Shit. What you want? What you talking about, man? What about that Diddy trial, bro? How you feeling about that?
I think yeah. First of all, it's your boy Furious, aka POW, and it's my homeboy Steve, my
Oh,
homeboy Steve. Uh, yeah. But first, the Diddy trial though, you know, I think Diddy is scum. I think he a piece of crap to be honest with you.
mm-hmm.
But if you gonna lock up a black man, I want them to do it the right way. I want them to do it. The wheels of justice got to be running the right way. And a lot of stuff I heard is basically just him getting in trouble for being a freaky nigga.
Exactly. I feel you. Exactly.
You
I agree.
know, that's all I heard.
But I guess the thing I'm thinking about, bro, is just how they want to make it seem like Cassie this victim, bro. When it's coming out all in court, this shit, bro, she was a willing participant in this shit, bro. They even got the text where she said, "I'm always down for the freak off." So
Yeah,
as far as her being the victim, and they always thinking, she could only be forced to do this shit, man. When man, they be more nastier than us sometimes, man. So I just feel like this goes to show, like I always be saying at the end of the day, bro, they gonna make the black woman look like she can't do no wrong, bro. You know what
but
I'm
we're
saying?
not gonna. Yeah, but we can't make it seem like Puffy is completely.
I'm not. I agree
But
with you. He a
no,
freak.
no, yeah. You're right. You're right though. You're right.
That's all. You know what I'm saying?
But
But this monster nigga, I don't believe all that shit. She steady. She stayed on this on the red carpet, dressed nice as hell, going to do all these. You know what I'm saying? All these big elaborate events and shit. Like that didn't look like a victim to me, bro. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. So Yeah.
I honestly don't think he even gonna get the time, bro. I think he gonna end up getting off of this shit, bro. Cause I like you say, I don't see the crime in being a freaky nigga, bro. Like, I mean, just is
They
what it
trying
is.
to say it was they trying to say it was sex trafficking. They trying to get him for sex trafficking, and I think that's bull crap too.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part. That's the only thing they can get him on out of all that shit. And to me, that's what they got to prove. Now, if they can prove this sex trafficking, all right, well, they got him. But as far as him being this big monster that's just fucking with little kids, I don't see it, bro. Like,
But but you know in your heart that it ain't sex trafficking. It's just that's just like you calling the that's just like you meeting a girl online and you like whoopty whoop. I'm gonna call you. You know hey I'm gonna send you this ticket. You come through. Boom boom.
right,
That'll
right.
be that would be sex trafficking.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
And if
trust me.
and if,
That's why I said
yeah.
they. That's why I said they get him on that. Then they got him, on some technicality shit. But that's why I say it's still on. It still ain't giving monster sex predator, dog. That's all I'm. You know what I'm saying?
So okay. So it does that mean will you agree that they are picking on a black man being racist? That's the racist system I've been telling you about.
Only look, but listen. Only reason I say no is because, bro, they got Harvey Weinstein. They got the dude with the Epstein, bro. They go after the white boys too. So it's not just a black thing. That's the difference, bro. Like I could see if they ain't got no
So
white
where the
boys.
so where the Epstein list at? Remember, they skipped over the Epstein list.
Yeah,
We were supposed to get the Epstein list,
Trump the one that got a release.
but
House all
like
the
I
five.
said, if it ain't racial, why did they skip from the Epstein list to the Puff Daddy list?
Bro, the nigga Epstein, like not to be, bro, Epstein killed himself, man. Like he knew he was about to go down. They was not about to go soft on him. Same with the boy
So
Weinstein.
so 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 you mean to tell me that they went and got say unalive too, by the way, say unalive, it's YouTube. But
Uh,
so so you mean to tell me they got a high classified prisoner, right? High classified prisoner that they know it's a lot of stuff that's about to come behind this prisoner. And you mean to tell me they're not gonna have that man on suicide watch in a protected cell with a camera? Come on, man. Come on, man. This this ain't 1947 no more, man. All that was set up.
I agree, but still feel like at the end
Well,
of
then
the
you can't. Well, if you agree, then you can't say he unalived himself. Then, if you agree with that statement, then you can't say that he unalived himself. That's what I'm saying.
okay, well let's say he didn't unalive himself. What I'm saying is at the end of the day, they still was coming after him for those type charges like they doing Diddy. It's not the color didn't matter. They still was on his ass. Is my point. That's what I'm saying. Even with like I say with Weinstein and I think it was somebody else, another white boy. Like they it was the women coming after the men and that on that Me Too shit. Like that wasn't even a color thing. That was a gender thing. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't see it, bro. I don't see this being no type of racial thing. I feel like um I feel like it's still a gender thing. Cassie wanted some money. She wanted out. She wanted some money. She threw that out there, and all the other shit came behind it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like no. I really don't feel like it's racial, bro. Like I honestly feel like the racial shit is gone.
I
That's like
actually did a whole video. I actually did a whole video on how all these white men like Kevin Spacey, Steven Seagal, Jeremy Piven. I can go on and on and on and on.
mm-hmm.
All of these white men, I ain't gonna say they got the same similar case, but something far as assaults. And you know, they ain't made the news. They not getting indicted. So I do believe it's definitely racial.
So even though they hemming up white boys for that shit too, it's racial. I don't get that one, bro. Like I don't get that one, man. And then I even look at the Weinstein shit, man. Man, when I looked at what them accusations and what they accused him of doing, he ain't even raped nobody, dog, for real. Like he didn't pin nobody down and beat them cakes. I mean, I'm sorry,
Who?
you too, but he didn't do nothing malicious,
Who you
dog.
talking about?
Weinstein.
Bro, you tripping, bro. You ever heard of a cast couch, bro?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he never raped a chick, bro. I'm talking about
Bro,
he took her shit. He
bro,
never did that. They've
bro,
got
bro.
divorced. They
He
got,
used he used his job, he used his power as a leverage to get Poontang.
but bro, is it not a difference if somebody jump out the bushes and rape somebody? Is that not different?
Say say
It's,
grape, say grape, grape.
huh? Oh, great.
Say grape. Yeah, yeah.
Or
Certain
it
word.
violate somebody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Ain't that different though? Ain't that a lot different?
It's a lot different, but
That's
it
all
ain't.
I'm saying,
But
bro.
hold on, it's
I'm
different, but that don't mean that it's any less uh morally indicative
it
of
is,
an
bro.
evil person taking advantage of somebody, bro.
It is, bro. I don't care. It is. Them two different type of people. Somebody that's jumping out the bushes and violating somebody, as opposed to somebody using their money and leverage to, I guess, and it. I wouldn't even say violate because it's not. It's not a no saying. Ain't nobody saying no. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't condone it. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I feel like it's you totally a trash
No,
person.
no, but no,
I
but
think
you, but
like big
what? Yeah, but what you saying is a little bit wrong because he did like grope, touch, grab, and do stuff that like he did get physical. He ain't in jail just because he was telling women like, hey, if you do this, I'm gonna do this. You
I
know,
get that, but I
he
guess
not
what
he not in jail for that. He's in jail for actually like breaking that code and breaking the 5 feet law,
I
touching them.
I get that, but I guess what I'm saying is that still ain't whether you penetrate somebody by force that's unwanted type thing to where you in jail for 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think those are the same type of acts. And I think that, I'm not like I said, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying it's right at all. I'm
What you
just saying
saying? What you saying is that we shouldn't hold the casting couch power that producers and powerful men use on women. We shouldn't hold that to the guy with the hoodie on behind the garbage can waiting to pounce on the woman, right?
exactly. Them not the same people, bro.
No, no, no. It's not the same thing,
That's all.
but no, it's not the same thing. But it's still a man using his power for for something bad, something that could destroy a woman because she don't have that power. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
at the same time, bro, this woman has her own mind to be like, I'm not with this. You can't tell me ain't nobody on the casting couch was like, no, I'm straight. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you can't tell me that. Like, this is
Napita
not,
Youngo, he
huh?
that black girl, Napita Youngo, a beautiful melanated black sister.
Well,
She
she
played
said,
on she played on Us. She played on
she said no, right? Is what you're saying?
I'm saying she was one of them. It wasn't just like Karen's and Becky's. You feel me?
Right, right. It's the casting couch. I get it, but I'm not saying that shit was right, bro. I
I get
guess
what
all I'm saying is I don't see it. It's not the same as a nigga jumping out the bushes. And then and I really started off the whole point by trying to say that it ain't racial because if they could pull him in on that, like I said, he wasn't even like the worst of the worst. That's what I was really trying to compare him to. He wasn't even a dude jumping out the bushes, but they got that white boy pulled him in got him locked up too. So I'm like, I don't see the racist part in it, man. Tell me, I think that racist stuff, bro, is over exaggerated, man. For real, I really think so.
All right. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. So black fatigue, man. So let's talk black fatigue. First let's
That's right there. Should be yeah.
first I want to play the I'm gonna play some videos of the white girls talking about black fatigue or whatever. Uh,
Mediate how sex is painted. The glow's realer as soon as you hit the lotto. Can't criticize them cause us men help to perpetuate it. With all women, we scoff when it's authentic and all when it's augmented. We're often involved in it. We often absolve ourselves, condemning it still. The symptoms of big pimping are children of tip drills. Still, we instill it, they steal it. It's up to us to distill it. For Al Green, we Al Green. Grittiness is a skillet. Can pay dividends a spiral. Why incriminate yourself in a murder just to go viral? Engage rivals and ignore the bleeding. It's like any amount of clout is worth more than freedom. On a podcast about a podcast about a podcast, reacting to it, and y'all laugh. If y'all clash, then they weaponize it. Repackage the press divide and spread it like an infectious virus. Galvanize hate and create a villain, not actually diagnosing the problems that we're concealing. We're still in denial, quick to keep looping that sample pack. The straw man that broke the camel's back will never give an answer back. So what is your definition of culture?
Yeah, the pain and cause hysteria. The culture is fucked up and blaming corporate America.
Yeah.
You focused on social media. Is it the artists or the execs being greedier? I sort of say it's kind of both. Don't worry about your growth, my nigga, not what you gross. Read it over twice, but love it before you post. Saying you gon' slide, well, that's a slippery slope. Fuck the Democrats and the Republicans. If you ask me, it's one government. If you really look at it close, they get you picking the side, get you picking the vote. There's never no equality, you just hoping for hope. This ain't a match, I ain't playing dope on the road, nah. Cause I know what tragic is. Homies wearing purses, ladies saying they savages. You gotta think out the box. You worry about the ops, I'm worried about the ox. We both gotta worry about the cops. You came from the bottom, I hope you seeing the top. If you got a little, I'm hope you seeing a lot. Crackers got a plan, I'm hope you seeing the plot. That is locksmith. I'm one of the locks. When it comes to my folks, give it everything I got. Yeah.
that boy, they went in.
Yeah, man, that boy wasn't there. I didn't know that was him at first. I had to look close, like, oh, that's Styles.
He said, "If the Democrats and the Republicans, it's all one government." How you feel about that statement? You, do you think
Uh,
that it's do
you
you
know,
think that it's
yeah,
one bird, two wings?
honestly, no, I really do think it's two parties. I really think that you got some fake Republicans, you got some fake Democrats, but yeah, it's two. I feel like it's two parties, bro. I feel like fuck the Democrats for sure. You already know, man. I didn't. I'm awoken today, boy. So I'm really not even a fan of theirs at all. But the Republicans, they got they fucked up spots, but it's really the more conservatives. I mean, even them naming me, me being a part of conservative, I really just feel like it's biblical, to be honest with you. But they want to put that name on it. That's fine, but the Democrats, bro, they tricked me for far too long, man.
But
And
you know why? But you know why he said that? He said that because he feel like people that say when black people say that, we say that because we feel like both parties don't mean black people no good. Like both parties are working in the working counter to the best interests of black people. So that's why it's like fuck it, man. Same one bird, two different wings.
I
That's
get what,
why.
but see, I feel like that comes from, like you were saying the other day, bro, lack of knowledge, bro. Like I get it, bro. Like you know, I feel like the way the Democrat Party did niggas, I get why niggas is just like, I'm done with parties, period. Because at the end of the day, it's like, man, you find out, the motherfuckers you was rocking with is really rocking against you. And they really not, for anything to help you out for real. So when niggas found that out, I guess they just was like, fuck all the parties. A lot me on the other hand, I was like, let me go listen to what they be talking about. And to be honest with you, bro, all I feel like is it's not that the Republican Party not here to help black people. Is they here to help everybody, and we just fall under that net. That's how I look at it. It's not we about to specifically do something for black people. We gonna do something for everybody, and black people just gonna benefit from it as well. For real, to be honest with you. So that's why I end up rocking with them, bro. Like the Democratic Party, I started peeping. They really control the media. They control everything we see. Like, damn, what? I mean, if they control everything we see, bro, look at everything we see. This shit fucked up.
Yeah. The Democrats run most of the media. The Democrats run. The Republicans only run like the Hill and Fox News and maybe one other. The Democrats, liberal media is everywhere.
All right,
But
so that other day when I was saying to you, like, bro, don't it make sense that out of all the motherfuckers that's giving you bullshit, it could be one that's not? And then the fact that they made it to where it's like a crime to even go watch that for niggas. It's kind of like when Biden was like, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." It's kind of like you ain't black if you go watch Fox. And that kind of made me think, like, bro, like, let me go watch Fox then, bro. Like,
but
because
you yeah,
why
but
put
hold on,
go ahead?
hold on. But you were saying that the Republicans do stuff for everybody. So so when the Republicans in the office, we just gonna fall in line and we just gonna get what everybody get. Don't we? Don't us as a demographic, and when I say us as a demographic, foundation of Black American, don't we deserve more than just like the end of the pizza box? You know, you know how you bring a whole bunch of pizza for a party,
So
and
you
you're like, hey man, everybody in here, y'all specifically get a pizza, and Steve and Jay and Steve and Furious, y'all get whatever they don't eat. Is is that
what I'm
you feel what
saying?
I'm saying? Like, is that really
But
look, me and
I'm
you, we hold on. Me and you, we gonna get like a slice and a half and maybe a piece of crazy bread. Like it's nothing specifically for us. But you won't but what you saying is, hey, don't take the Democrats scraps. Take the Republican scraps. And I feel like foundational Black Americans, I feel like
not what I'm
we deserve more than that, right?
go ahead. Yeah, right. Of course. That's not what I'm saying though, bro. What I'm saying is it ain't scraps. When they come in with that proverbial pizza that you talking about, bro, or hypothetical pizza you talking about, what I'm saying is everybody is eating off that mud. It ain't no you get this, you get that. It's everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why I say the gas down. You feel me? Gas being down helps everyone. It helps us too. That's not no scraps that we got. You know what I'm saying? That's us a part of being a part of society, needing gas to go do what we got to do on a daily basis. If he knocked that shit down, that wasn't helping just one sector of people. That's helping everybody. Everybody ate off that pizza. Same with interest rates. You feel me? It was so hard to get a house. They making it easier to get a house. The interest rates are dropping. Get a house, get you a car. You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody. That's another pizza. That's for everybody to eat on, bro. That's the point I'm making. No, they didn't come in and say black people, y'all get an extra 5%. No, they didn't do that. But everybody gonna eat off lower interest rates, bro. Same with anything, bro. He signed an executive order for lower concert tickets. Your girl probably, I mean, excuse me, but your wife probably paid extra, I mean, probably paid less for these tickets because of the executive order that he signed. If that fell under this, I don't know if these tickets or this round fall under that. I don't even know if you know about it, but he signed an executive order, bro, to lower concert tickets, bro, because they started getting ridiculous. So everybody can afford to go to a concert. Once again, that's a pizza for everybody to eat on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, man. I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like he
But
doing things. It ain't. Yeah, Democrats act like they doing shit specifically for us. Do you know? Like my man was saying, I was watching the other day, bro. White women are the ones who ate off DEI. Now the black people ain't even eat off DEI, but that's some shit that the Democrats champion that's supposed to be specifically for us that we didn't even, benefit off of, bro. So yeah, bro. Like I'd rather them come through and do shit for everybody and we get and we eat instead of them trying to act like it's some shit for black people and we don't even eat.
how about don't you? How about wouldn't it be more beneficial if we have our own party separate from the Democrats and Republicans? So then we ain't got to get scraps. Oh, okay. I won't say scraps. So we won't have to just fall in line and get with everybody. You look, me personally, I think the foundation of Black Americans. I think that we deserve more. We deserve more than listen, man. We just gonna vote for these people. We gonna vote for this guy because he's better than the Democrats, and he gonna get stuff for everybody. I think we could pull in more power than that. I could listen. I could play Malcolm X videos 40 years from now, where he was saying how the black man and women is used like political footballs, and we still doing the same thing to this day, 60 years up to now. Like it's crazy when you look at it from a historical standpoint,
Bro, from a historical
right?
standpoint, we are in the best position we've ever been
We
ever.
still not getting nothing from. We still not. What I'm saying is we wasn't getting nothing for our vote then, specifically 60 years ago, and today we still saying the same thing that Malcolm X was criticizing us. Malcolm
We
X called us a political football
go ahead,
because
go
hold on,
ahead.
hold on, hold on, hold on. He called us a political football because we just get kicked from one side to the other side. We don't never demand nothing specifically. We just saying I'm red party, I'm blue party. And today, 2025, we still happy with that same thing he was perspective he was talking about. It's accurate to this day.
Yeah, but I guess, bro, think about it like this: if the Democrats would have got the football again, bro, we wouldn't be seeing lower interest rates right now. We wouldn't be seeing lower gas right now. I guess that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like your vote went towards you spending less money on gas. Yes, we didn't. Yeah, and then I even put it to you like this, bro. Like I said the other day, when Trump was in there the first time, he gave black colleges funding that they haven't had. I don't think they ever had. You know what I'm saying? My brother told me that black colleges weren't a part of all the other colleges to where they get money like all the other colleges. I don't know exactly how it went, but in the
I'll have
gist,
to fact check that, but
huh?
yeah, I would have to fact check that. But I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what
Right.
you're saying.
But
We
what I'm
could.
saying is if you really hate a race of people, bro, you would not fund their education. You would not. That doesn't make sense. Do you know that Trump back in the 80s got an NAACP award? Do you know that?
Come on, man.
I'm just
Trump
saying.
is the one. He the one that spearheaded the
Believe it or not,
ban. Hold on, hold on. Trump is the one that spearheaded the ban of critical race theory,
I never
erasing
critical race
erasing history, man.
either. I don't
Come
like
on, man.
that either, though, bro.
Hmm?
I don't agree with critical race theory either. That's some bullshit. I don't want my kids being taught that. That's
Critical.
idolatry.
It's not critical race theory isn't. But Steve, man, critical race theory is not taught in K through 12,
I don't
bro.
want
Yo, hold on. My daughter, 12 years old, and your son might be what 15 or something.
to be
They
15.
are not in school being taught about, hey, man, uh, black women. When black women go to hospitals, they are more likely to have deaths and from illnesses and pregnancy. Our kids are not learning about systematic racism, man. That's a false narrative that the Republicans and Fox News lied about. Our kids is not learning about school to prison pipeline while they go to school.
bro. Had they had some school books that was aimed at the little kids for real, bro. It's a dude named Ibrahim. I forgot his whole name, but
Give me an example. Okay, give me an example of critical race theory being taught in school of
it
that
was,
book.
I can't
Give,
think. I rather I ain't prepared like that to have an exact name of the book, but it was a few books that this dude made, and that was basically the
okay,
basis.
well, give me an example of critical race theory being taught in schools.
Of,
Give me an example. What's an example of critical race theory being
that's
taught in
what
school?
the little books.
I mean, that book don't. I
Like I
mean,
said,
that book don't hold all data.
I got my
Every,
laptop. Let me turn my laptop.
everybody, everybody that tell me about critical race, I always ask them, okay, give me an example of what.
I just
And
did books, bro. They got little books that basically teaching about like white motherfuckers is inherently racist. Uh,
no,
I'm trying to tell you the dude name
you
is
got no books like that, bro.
real quick. I should have had my shit keyed up, but yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I be on this shit, man.
And even if they do got a book like that, you gotta show me where that's at in the school. It's no, come on, man.
I
They just
mean,
trying to erase. So why are they taking books out and posters off the wall in schools, bro? I could pull that up. I could pull up data of them taking down posters of revolutionaries.
I mean,
Yeah, that part. So they and even when you read the bill of them banning critical race theory, none of the legal jargon aligns with what they are telling the world they feel critical race theory is. When you look at the legal jargon, it says
what is
basic
it?
translation. They don't want little white kids to feel bad, and they trying to rewrite history like they always do.
No, I'm saying what is the critical race theory then? And what is
Crit-
your
Critical race theory is hold on, I got it right here. You ain't gotta worry about it. Right cheer. Because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm gonna give you the right definition because I'm doing a video on it. Make sure y'all follow me on Death Before Bondage on YouTube. I'm doing a video right here. I'm doing a video where I talk about white privilege fatigue. Since they want to talk about black fatigue, I got a video coming up called white privilege fatigue.
so basically critical race theory is saying is it's holding race that racial bias is inherent in many parts in
No,
America.
no, no. Let me read it for you. Critical race theory is a framework developed in the legal field that examines how race and racism have shaped legal systems and societal structures in the United States.
Right.
Basically, basically,
Racial bias.
basically, basically, in a trans, and that's not taught in K through 12. But basically, long story short, just to kick it layman's terms, you really can't trust the dominant society to correct themselves, checks and the proper amount of checks and balances to the laws that has been going on that hurt minorities, specifically black people. For instance, we are still three-fourths of a human being in the Constitution. Native Americans are still called savages in the Declaration of Independence. These are laws uh, in the books that hasn't been changed. Critical race theory would change those laws since human beings, whatever color, I ain't gonna say no specific color, since human beings don't have the humanity and the decency to change those laws, critical race theory will analyze and give those laws a fine tune fine cone look, whatever. I can't think of the metaphor, but it would analyze it, highlight those things, like black women having a higher mortality rate in pregnancy during pregnancy and illnesses.
Okay.
Critical race theory will highlight those issues and say, well, damn, why had this been going on for 20 years? Gee, maybe somebody should actually address these issues. School to prison pipeline. Why is there a school to prison pipeline in the black community and not any other community? Critical race theory will
Simple,
analyze and
bro.
give the checks and balances.
But that's a simple answer to that, bro. It's the
But you
motherfucker.
just but you just said a simple answer to one of those things. I could have kept going on and on and on. So you would have to say all those things are simple answers.
I mean,
Why
even when the first thing, you think that the fact that
why by 2053 the black net worth is going to be at a zero? That's another thing that critical race theory will analyze. Well, why is this happening? So critical race theory just analyze things and say, does race play a factor in the medical world? Does race play a factor in the real estate world? Race play a factor in the finance world when you're trying to get a bank loan? Like
right.
Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo just came out like 4 years ago and said that they have been racist and had to admit that they have been racist to black Americans for the past couple of decades. That's something that critical race theory would have caught, right?
Oh, okay.
So that's what critical and the Republicans and Fox News want us to believe that they teaching my daughter and your son critical race theory in the 6th grade or 9th grade. That's
I'm
just not true.
Years ago they was doing that shit, bro. That was a fact, bro. I don't know what they doing right now exactly. I ain't really heard them speaking on it, but a few years ago that was the case. That's why they had school books for them. I'm trying to tell you.
But let's get on with the black fatigue because I don't want to hold you.
That's
'Cause
it's still a theory though, bro. Like I get what you're saying as far as you know what I'm saying,
systematic racism
yeah, yeah,
still embedded in the fabric of America, basically.
it's still a theory at the end of the day, man. It's not I don't really it's not the sixties, man. This ain't like I get it, man. I just feel like ain't no way motherfuckers ain't got all the opportunity in the world nowadays, man. Like seriously, a motherfucker coming up. Only reason I feel like we hindering ourselves, if anything. Ain't no motherfucking white motherfuckers hindering us. It's our damn self. Shit. Mother, like I said from the beginning, bro. Like the culture, like shit, our shit trash.
When you talk about the culture, you do like you an expert when it comes to the effect of the culture, like where we at right now. But when it comes to the cause,
I
because
told
everything has a cause and effect. You like to lay on to the effect. You see what I'm saying?
I said the cause too. The cause is like I said, the fatherlessness, the family, the broken up families, motherfucking the music, abortion,
Does
all
white supremacy play a role
hell
in any of
no, not at all. Never even encountered white supremacy in my life, bro. Like,
that?
tell me when you came white supremacists, nigga. I'm just being honest.
Funny man. Let's get to black fatigue, man. We gonna come back to that. Let's get so black fatigue is basically
Motherfuckers tired of hearing people talk about this racism with niggas and shit, and just they tired of seeing and niggas just out here going nuts, man, losing their mind.
Talk about Shiloh Hendricks, the woman who called a 5-year-old a racial slur. I have worked with 5-year-olds for the last 15 years. Absolutely everything they do is out of pocket. They're like little unhinged drunk people. Nothing they do makes sense. A 5-year-old is capable of rifling through somebody's bag and taking things that don't belong to them. Ask any kindergarten teacher. But I realize why so many people are wanting to defend this. Because black fatigue is real. I think society society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood, that they want to praise this woman. But what she did is not praiseworthy. But also on the same hand, please remember that every day that us white people get on this app, we get called racial slurs. Every single day. So if you don't want to be called a racial slur, you also have to stop calling people racial slurs. She'll be watching her back for the rest of her life. Yeah, because that's not thuggery, hoodrattery, animalistic. This is why people have black fatigue. When you act like this, it's not normal behavior. People do stupid stuff. People say stupid stuff. That's life. It's not normal to threaten to unalive people because you don't.
I don't even want to smell her no more. Get off.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, you can't tell me that it ain't a black person that'll say them same words, man.
Say what? Say what word, Steve?
Every word that she said verbatim
What words?
about black people being unhinged, bro, always tripping out.
So I ain't seen you a video today of two white girls fighting in the
Man,
public place.
you got one video compared to 1,000, nigga. Come on now.
Man, I can send you more. I can send you more.
People
Look,
ain't,
look,
ain't
look.
gonna
I'm not gonna get on here and be lying like
do it
when
add
I
up.
see. Hold on. I'm not gonna get on here and be lying like when I see that. I'm not embarrassed as a foundational Black American. Like, but that small fraction don't represent all black people,
It
just
don't.
like
It
trailer park trash don't represent all white people. Just
don't.
like you, hold on. Just like you tell me that racist white people don't represent all white people. Just like you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So so why does that small fraction gotta represent all black people just because that's highlighted on social media
I'm gonna tell
and
you.
stuff like that?
I know I'm gonna tell you why, but I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because my nigga, we live in this. We live in this every day, bruh. Every day we see this. Whether it's on, I ain't gotta go online. In my week, I'm gonna see this 3, 4 times. So that's why, bruh. Like, come on, you gonna see it. Like, that's the part that be tripping me out when people act like they don't understand. Just because they white, yeah, they tired of seeing that shit. Like I said, if you was to get, if you can't show me the same amount, I ain't even gonna say the same amount, almost the same amount of white videos, man. You can't. You can search all day. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't. I might be wrong, but I doubt it, man. Like that's why,
Oh
bro.
man,
But
you
that's
definitely
see.
you
But do you
definitely
know
wrong.
what I'm saying when I say I see it every day?
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, listen, if you telling me that that's your environment, I can't call you a liar.
I'm saying you
That's
see
your
it.
environment.
You see it too, bro.
No, I don't. See, now you telling me what? See, look, see, now you telling me what I saw. I'm
No, no.
telling you, I believe what you said. You told me that's what you see. I said I believe it, but
So
don't
now,
tell me what I see in my environment. Now,
so
yes, hold on. What I see on YouTube, yes. What I see on social media, yes. What I see on Instagram, but not my physical. It's not my physical environment. I don't put myself in those positions.
So you never saw a black chick trip out. And
Now you asking me, have I ever seen the black chick out of my 41 years of living trip out? You
yes,
gotta you gotta put some qualifiers on there. Have
I'm
I ever
just
seen a black woman chick trick out
I
in
just
the last couple of
no, first I want
months?
the authenticity. Where you know
Yes. Yes, I
okay.
see. Yes, in my 41 years of living, I seen the black woman flip out.
Okay, so
Yes.
now I'm gonna ask this. In the last year, from last May to this May, have you seen the black chick flip out?
Nope, not physically.
Okay.
Not physically.
I'm talking about like cussing, like she could be yelling.
You said like what?
She could be yelling. She don't gotta be there physically there. No, I'm talking about yelling, like in a public place.
No, not physically.
Oh my bad.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be
Yeah.
fair.
Maybe
Maybe
you haven't. Maybe you
I'll
have.
okay. I'll say one. I'll say one just to be logical. Cause just to be like I can't remember it, but I'll say one or two maybe just to be logical.
Okay.
Would that help you out?
Right. I get it, but that's my point. My point still is the fact that, man, we know this how black women do, man. We know black women pop off. We know this is their style. Like that's my thing. I mean, I'm not saying this how you all of them are, just like your wife not like that. But what I'm saying is, we know for the majority of black women we've encountered in our life, just period, bro, that they pop off. Like we know this, man. So I just don't know why we so naive to the fact that they doing that shit in a large proportion.
Okay, so what you saying is there's a certain amount of degeneracy among black women. Am I putting words in your mouth, or is that it?
No, that's it. You're right. It's a lot. It's a large amount of degeneracy. I mean, look at OnlyFans. Look at Instagram. And I'm not just saying it's black dudes too, but I'm just saying since we on the subject of women, yes, man, all that junk is crazy, bro. I could scroll on Facebook right now, and the chick gonna be talking about how she like to get fucked.
And you saying that white women don't do those things that
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying our that's legit. I'm just saying that's just our thing, though. Here you go, bro. I'm just saying that's our thing. And it's sad. Look, I mean, they don't got a Megan Thee Stallion. They don't got a Cardi B. They don't got a Sexy Red. They don't got a Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? They represent our chicks, bro. And then when you go to Congress, you got Jasmine Crockett. That's another. Like I'm just saying, bro. Them are representatives, dog. Like I mean, you laughing, but where's the professionalism? Where's the black women that the small percent that I'm talking that we know exists? Like where them at? You get what I'm saying though?
hold on,
That
hold on. So no, hold on. So so basically, I couldn't point out no degeneracy in white women. Is what you saying? I
I
can't
ain't
point out. No,
said you
huh?
could, bro. Said you could. I'm just saying our shit is just rampant, bro.
So why you acting like it's this? So why you acting like it's exclusive to black women in America? Maybe
Because
it's in the if
I'm gonna tell you what.
if what you saying is right, maybe it's an American problem.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's trust me. I'm not
So
saying that them white bitches is angels, but nigga, we the only demographic to where the women don't even go off male leadership, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not trying to hear that shit. So yeah, they gonna be the wildest. They gonna be the singlest. I mean, and that's facts. I mean, that's the problem, man. Even if you look in the Bible, even if you look in the Bible, bro, the Bible even say, Paul told Timothy, bro, women shouldn't even be talking in the fucking. I'm not saying women shouldn't talk, but they should have a really lesser role than what they is. All this leadership everywhere, and bro, they too emotional. Like I say, I'm not saying we're not supposed to look to them and have any type of advice from them or any type of knowledge from them, but at the end of the day, bro, they not the ones to be leading shit, and that's what we didn't come to. And you see the product, shit crazy out here, bro.
so you saying women now? Are you saying black women or just women?
I'm saying black women, bro. I'm just talking about our people right now. I ain't even really talking about white women, man. Like,
Hmm. Wow. So no, but we got to talk about them because if you're gonna say that black women is the gender or anything, then we got to use the other. We got to use the other end of the spectrum and see if those women are the same, so we can get the correction going on.
but we
Steven?
all know they not, bro. That's my point. I mean, that's a no brainer.
No, but my point is, it's not anything that you can tell me that black women is doing that white women ain't doing. It's the same thing. It's under the same. It's on the
But
same land.
course,
same society, same system.
so they
Nothing.
in the same proportion too.
And and your only examples is Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, bro. Those are celebrities, my guy. Those are not the normal women, bro. You can't use them as an example. You can't hold
Those
you can't hold our women to a
those are
standard of Megan Thee Stallion, bro.
bro. Those are the role models. Is what I'm saying. Them the
To
role
how
models.
to how
Like
many?
I say
To how,
that they role models.
you
They the ones
ge-
that the young sisters look up to.
but now you generalizing. You generalizing
What
a
it is.
whole race.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, nah, bro. That's what it is. Like it's a fact. They are the motherfucking role
So
models.
okay, so okay, so Megan Thee Stallion is the role models for all black women.
Nah, man, most of them, bro. I mean, I never say all, so like you can eliminate that question, bro. Like they're asking me about all. I never blanket everybody, bro. So, but the majority, yes. To where it's a
I
yes.
I don't agree. I
Okay,
I
bro. You don't agree, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I be out here, bro. I work with women for. I work with really strictly women for the last 15 years, man. And I'm telling you, it ain't just. I remember I was telling my brothers them about how women are and how they got this entitlement and how they feel like you can't say nothing to them, and if you do, then you feminine. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they want to say. You feminine. As soon as you try to challenge them, they're not trying to hear no type of male leadership, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling niggas that's how women are. No, that ain't how them how women you deal with. No, these how women I work with and deal with, bro. Like this just how women are. Like like I'm just saying. At the end of the day, nah, bro. Like you can't tell me that it's a problem with our shit, bro. To where it ain't even nothing to even speak on them damn white women, bro. It's about they. We need to get their ass in check somehow, something. Honestly, I don't even feel like it's gonna work with our generation at all. It got to be the little ones that get taught that shit or something change with. But bro, our shit is too far gone, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's like they just put up a statue. It's like I was just talking about that shit a week ago, and then they put up a statue. Like, bro, I know what the fuck I be talking about, bro. Like, what the hell is that for? Right. Like, just let's just give them a statue. Like, we just for what? Like, but that's my point, bro. They can't do no wrong. They don't have no accountability, bro. They kill babies like it ain't shit, and they can't say nothing about that. Like, that's crazy. It's trash, bro. Like, that's all I can say. So,
you
hey,
gotta you
huh?
you you dating a sister right now?
Yeah. Here you
I
go.
mean, I was asking. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't judge you. I was asking.
Like I said, bro, I never say it's all, bro. I never say it's all. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't all, then it's a good, it's a small, it's a percentage. You know what I'm saying? That's that's good or that's not on that tip.
So, what percentage?
That I don't know, bro. It might be 80-20, bro. I don't know.
That's what's up, man.
But
So,
it's
you don't. So you don't believe in. We go back to what you was talking about earlier today. So you don't believe in white supremacy.
not for real, no. Not to where it's a problem. Like the way they try to make it seem like that's a problem. Nah, man, I don't feel like that shit is no problem for real, man, because it ain't nothing that like I looked up the crimes and it was like 1.8% or something, bro. It was low as hell, bro. It ain't nothing really popping off on that end. Not no more.
Hold on 1 second. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
I'll call her back. But yeah, so it's not no so it's not no system in America of all institutions that work on code against black people.
No, I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that. I don't see the evidence. I
So,
don't
okay, so tell me tell me an institution in America like sports, the medical world, real estate that doesn't have racism. That that's not working on code with white supremacy.
I mean, neither one of them are.
Sports, not sports and medical world.
If anything, bro, the Democratic Party, man, that's probably where your white supremacy at, bro.
That's the answer. The Democrat Party,
Anywhere, if anywhere,
bro. The Democrat Party don't.
started with the Democratic Party.
So you think Democrats work everywhere in America? They fill all the jobs. No Republicans.
No, I'm saying you asked me like what institute where do I feel like it would be some white supremacy, right?
Where is not? No, where is not? I'm talking about like far as sports.
Feel like it ain't down there none of that shit. Like and
So
none of that.
so it's not so it's not racism in sports.
No. How, bro? If niggas
You
is
say no.
no, if niggas been made millionaires off the shit, where's the racism? If for years niggas been made millionaires, thousandaires, millionaires, billionaires, or whatever, for years off of the sports. Where, if anything, that's the most least racism shit. That's like the NFL. They done made the most black millionaires ever. Where? How could they be racist, bro?
Man, I guess you got me there.
Just saying,
So
bro.
so
Racist,
sport so
racist.
sports not racist, right?
I'm racist, bro. I'm not
The
fucking with
NFL the NFL not racist is what you said. Okay.
you. Yes, I don't see how, bro. Like I say,
All,
we picking
all
niggas
right.
up.
Can I read something to you real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. No problem, bro. Uh, so in 2021, the National Football League agreed to stop using race norm to stop using hold on, you got a background. In 2021, the National Football League agreed to stop using race norming in its $1 billion brain injury settlement. Race norming was a practice that assumed black players started with lower cognitive function, impacting how their injuries were assessed and compensated. So no,
I know I saw that, bro.
so in other words, if you was black and you did your 15 years or whatever, 10 years of football playing, you wouldn't get the same amount of medical insurance or medical attention because they were saying that your brain, basically, you was too much of a dumbass nigga to know if you would understand what pain was, and that way of thinking is actually embedded in the fabric of the medical world in America. I could I could pull up numbers on that also. So you just said that that there was no racism in sports, and I just showed you some racism that's been perpetuated for pretty much since the inception of football. They just stopped it. They just paid for it in 2021.
Okay, well, I stand corrected, but at the same time, it's got to rectify. So now where the racism at? Like,
Oh, so oh
like I
so oh so because they paid 2 days ago, it's done. You think the racism is done?
I feel like the racism would have been if they would have lost that shit and kept it going like they doing. Like that's racism. But the fact that they had to change that shit off something they was doing, then
No Negro, no Negro. It took remember that African from remember the movie Will Smith played?
yeah, I remember.
It took a melanated African to come in and tell all the non-melanated people, hey, why y'all acting like animals? Why are y'all not reading these EKGs the right way? It took remember that now.
Oh,
It,
but
it took a melanated hold on. It took a melanated man to come into this white man's world of reading brain scans to say, you know what? No, y'all on some bullshit, man. And because of him, everything changed. I just want you to sit on that. This is you know,
I get it, bro.
you're a smart dude.
I get it. I get it, bro. It was something that wasn't right, and it got fixed. But that don't mean
And
that
what,
the hell
and what color was he? The one that changed it all?
whole NFL was is racist.
Mm.
I'm just
No,
asking, man. The whole NFL is racist.
I'm talking about all those white doctors, and it
I
took a
get
African to come in
it. It
and
wasn't right. It wasn't
oh.
right. But what I'm saying is,
no, no, you trying to skip over something, but I'm gonna let you skip over it though. That's
oh,
cool.
I said you right. I get it. It was wrong. It was a bad practice. But what I'm saying is, does that mean that the whole NFL is racist? That's all I'm asking. I mean, I get it. That's some doctors who was on some bullshit. But my thing is, they found out and fixed it. Where's the racism, man?
bro,
Like that's why I say what
bro.
I mean.
If I catch you, if I catch you robbing a bank, if I'm a police officer, if the police catch you robbing the bank, and then you go to jail, you be like, man, hey, shoot, I was gonna turn myself in anyway. Nigga, you got caught. That's why you come on, man. Like, come on, bro. You got caught, nigga. Like,
Ask,
like they got caught.
but you
They
still,
got caught doing some foul stuff, bro.
I get it. But let me ask you this. But I'm asking again. Do that mean that the whole NFL is racist because that some doctors was on some bullshit?
So you think it was just the doctors? You don't think nobody else was complicit? All them years, and all them injuries. You think only the doctors was complicit in that, bro? Come on, man. You 10 times smarter than that, fuck, too.
I'm
10 times.
still asking, is the whole NFL racist, bro?
I mean, I got more evidence to say that it was than it wasn't.
Okay, all right, I get it.
All right.
Mm, I feel you.
Hey man, but I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm gonna let you get back to your day, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Oh yeah, for sure, my nigga.
Oh yeah, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out to the listeners, man. Shout out to the listeners, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm gonna come through tomorrow, do the same thing around the same time. It's your boy Furious, aka POW, Prisoner of War. Wear many hats, but never the cat. The real gonna feel and the fake gonna hate. I'm out of here. Love y'all.
I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago. I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything. Buried me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
brought to you by Death Before Bondage.
I might be anywhere, but when I leave, you remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.